Right. I'm British, so I'm going to be reading my poems in English, so I apologise. And yeah, they're poems, so I apologise again. I think a bit of context probably needed. This one I wrote when I was working in a place, and I was working with some people, and they were my age, and they didn't know who Bob Dylan, Mick Jagger, and John Lennon were, and I thought that was pretty shameful. And then a couple of weeks later, I looked after a nice lady, and she was 19 years old, and she was basically complaining about the people that I've been working with. Those people were my friends. They were lovely, but they didn't know who Bob Dylan was, so yeah, fuck 'em. Anyway. It seems today that in this day and age, the young are led astray by isolation in the modern age. An anthology of technology is downloaded to their psychology through Facebook and the games they play, so they simply don't talk anymore. Words are lost in binary code and set the mode of conversation that makes it not uncommon to see two people in tandem lolling at the words in their pocket, busy with emoticons and textual language to be aware of the life around them. Great works of art are lost or known in the standard backgrounds of smartphones that have Beethoven ringtones and which greet you with unappreciated quotes from Keats' poems that are quickly changed to "Hello, human leader, what can I do?" It's a kitsch revival that's killing their survival. Today, modern cynics complain that television rots the brain, and I usually refrain from such opinions, believing quality programming's existence. But my temperament is frayed when Bob Dylan is known by Nicole Scherzinger and her X Factor appearance. So today there's a nostalgia for a fictitious golden age that existed where people talked, classics started, art was famed, and people spoke in rhyming couplets. But then again, that's just nostalgia talking, and even that's not the same. Thank you. Thank you. And this second poem was written when I was younger, and I thought that I was a tortured artist, you know. Cool thing to be. And then I realized I had no right to be that tortured artist. So on the way to the bus stop, I wrote this. A melancholy set of prose written down in some strange order. The author writes with no structure or direction, desperately trying to be the subject of his own creation. He frantically scribbles down the jumbled letters. If these words will only meet paper, perhaps he will plunge into the fiction that is so vastly more interesting than the real world. He writes of the loss of his love, a loss which he has never come to bear, but which he wears with great admiration. Oh, the trials of a tired and weary actor. He writes and writes, grasping at the straws of old emotion, breaking free from patience' old and weakening hold. The author crumbles in pitiful despair, lamenting the loss of a woman that he's never had. Thank you.
Like Molly, get you